Yo, it's your boy, the Southern Guna, and I am here to discuss how piss poor that display was today. You have to excuse me, I'm actually traveling back from being out of town working, and so I am on a straightaway so I can actually do this. I watched that game, the first half of that game, and it was an abject mess. Why the hell is Sead Kolasinac still playing in this team? Why are we out there giving up goals in the first 15 to 20 minutes of play? This coach absolutely has no clue of what the hell he is doing. We have watched him ever since last year. People say give him time. Give him time. He must have time. Well, he needs a preseason because he's got to work out the dead rot. He's got to get it. His philosophy. We've heard all of the excuses. I've heard all of the excuses. I've been chastised. Oh, you're not a real Arsenal fan because you don't get behind the team. No, I get behind the team. I refuse to get behind bullshit. It's that simple. This team is going nowhere fast. The car is in neutral and there's a brick wall behind you and you're going downhill. We are at the bottom of the table. I've been watching Arsenal for a very long time. I have never seen the team this bad across all levels. I'm talking from the back to the front. We look like utter shit. It's that simple. We look like garbage. Hot garbage. Doo-doo on a 115-degree day. Mikel Arteta needs to go. He needs to leave today. He needs to be putting his resignation letter to go live on the website tomorrow morning. Enough is a freaking enough. Week in and week out, we go through the same thing. I want to throw something out there to some people. People are looking around and they're saying, oh, it's Man City. We expected to lose. Well, guess what? You're going to start getting these same results against the Newcastles, against the Crystal Palaces, against all of the other teams involved. We're going to see a lot more of this. And it's going to be on a larger scale as long as this man is the manager of this football club. Do people understand this is a man who played a false 9 in a semi-final of a European Cup competition in which that was the only route we had to get to the Champions League? Do people understand that this man sold? He sold a top-of-the-line goalkeeper. A top-of-the-line goalkeeper to keep what we have now. Do people realize that this man renewed the contract of one Granit Xhaka? Granit Xhaka is the worst Arsenal player I have ever seen in my entire life. And I can rattle off some names for you. Denilson, Pascal Segan, Jeffers. We can just go right down the list of garbage Arsenal players. He is the king of the mountain. He stands upon the top of the throne with his chest poked out. He is the worst of the worst. He goes into a tackle today, 2-footed, while we are 2 fucking nil down. He is selfish and an asshole for that. And for him to be taking a pay rise and then shows up with that kind of performance shows to me that he has absolutely no class and lacks all accountability. And yes, we go right over to Callum Chambers. You let a dude who is the size of Super Mario out jump you and score a freaking header. This team is lost. We are lost. We are in the wilderness. 40 days, 40 nights of wilderness. This team needs to be reset. It needs an enema. We need to be cleaned out. Because Mikel Arteta is not it, bro. He is not it. And until this man is out, until Stan is out, I'm talking the whole lot. We need a hard reset. I'm going 1988 Nintendo Entertainment System. Press the button, hard reset. This team right now looks like a team that will be finishing 14th. And I mean that with all sincerity. We are daft of answers. We don't have any answers. We don't even know how to formulate a goddamn question. This team is done. People were celebrating about beating West Brom. Oh, we scored 6-0. We're off and running. We've turned the corner. We have turned the corner. Aubameyang is firing on all cylinders. And what happens when we play against higher competition? The same shit that we've been dealing with for the last 10 years, people. 10 years. For some of us, it's been over 10 years that we've seen this kind of daft performance. When is it going to change? When is it going to change? You know, as a player, I played a lot of football as a kid. And as a coach, I've coached at least 15 years. And the one thing I would always tell my teammates and tell my kids that I coach, the losing doesn't bother me. What bothers me is not putting in the performance, laying down and giving up, which is what I saw today. And I'll tell you this, when you see a team that does that, that is the epitome of a coach who is out of answers and doesn't have a clue. This guy is done. You can flip him over, cook the other side, but whichever way you go about it, he's done. And the longer he stays here, he's just like cancer. He's going to metastasize to the point that there's going to be no return. We have reached DEFCON level 10. This is it. Changes must be made. Otherwise, I fear for my football club. Arsenal football will be staring down the barrel of relegation. And for all of my cohorts that don't think that can happen, don't look no further than Aston Villa, West Ham, Newcastle, Leeds, Nottingham Forest, all of these other teams that were top of the line. They were once great organizations. Once
in
great
a quarter mile, turn left onto the I-75 North ramp.
Once great football establishments. And now they rule in the ruins of what used to be. Arsenal, do not think for 1 second that we
turn
are
left
too
onto the
big,
I-75 North ramp.
that we are too big to not go down. We should be taking this situation very, very seriously.
Continue on I-75 North for 7 miles.
We have not won a game in 3 games at the start of the season. That is an absolute disgrace before God, and it is an absolute travesty that we are playing football in the season. We are 3 games into the season and have already kicked our asses almost out of even competing for a top 4 spot. Top 6 rather. What is the excuse? There are no excuses. We've played a full preseason. The season is now upon us. The coach was ill prepared. The board was ill prepared. And the owner has always been ill prepared. We are a laughing stock amongst the guys in the locker, the other teams in the locker rooms. We are the ass of the jokes. Time is up. Arteta, turn your paperwork in. Upload the screenshot, the letter talking about how much you thank the club for the opportunity. But it is now time to sit upon the horse and ride into the sunset, Mr. Arteta. Why? Because you are not the man. And with that, this is Matt, the Southern Gooner. I am signing off from my car. And that is it. That is all I have for you. I hope you all have a great day. Arteta, get the hell out. Peace.